thousands of traps online, but do they really work? In today's video, I'm going to be trying out rock elemental traps from other creators, so this could get a little spicy. But I'm going to keep trying different traps until I find one that actually works. I thought this would be kind of fun to try out because a lot of the times, like, everyone seems to have a different way of doing these in particular versus any other creature, really. So I wanted to see and try. Like, I'm not always the best at traps, I'm just going to tell you that. But I wanted to give them a good go, and I'm going to be following very diligently the videos on how they do it and listening to their advice. The first video I tried was one by Nooblets, and it guaranteed me 100% effectiveness.
Wow.
Oh, spicy. I like the sound of that. Golem blast shield. Sounds amazing. Has a lot of views. I think we should have a look at this and give it a go. There we go. Apparently that is the trap. Very simple, don't cost too much. I usually just like using gates for those people who know me, but now and again I like to be a little adventurous. You know, you never know when someone might have a good idea and it could be beneficial to you, you know. And I like trying new things, so get out. There we go. Run. I was waiting for you to throw the rock part. That's not very nice. Well, the other one didn't wake up, so that's good news. Alright, Mr. Rock Elemental, come in. That's also not very nice. You're mean. Alright. Okay, so that didn't work exactly how I wanted it to. On the video, the face goes perfectly in the hole. But in practice, it doesn't. I think he's interested in my dragon, that's a problem. So it seemed like he was really interested in my mount. So I tried to move it out the way and yeah. Oh! No! He's clever. Oi! Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. No, not me cannon! Come here! Oh god, did I get pushed into the other one? Oh no! Oh, this is really bad. Alright, hang on, hang on, hang on. We need to move. I know you're going to be more interested in the dragon than me. Come on! Are you going in? Yeah, go in, go in, go in. You want to go in? Yeah, maybe I could, if I could get him to stay in there now. That would be perfect. Maybe I'll bring the dragon nice and close to the cannon. Hi! No, 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 no! In here, in here. In here. No, 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 no. Stop being a dick. Right, yeah. There you go. Maybe I need the cannon closer. I think that might be what it is. Ow. You are so rude. Can you just stay? Is that gonna hit you? That looked like he did the thingy. He did the thingy. Oh gosh, Crimson. Okay, I'm gonna confirm to you guys, this trap is not worth it. Unless you have extremely straight ground, apparently. There goes my cannon. Thanks a lot, buddy. So I kept trying to get him in the trap several times, and I did it without mounts nearby. I did it with mounts nearby. It seemed to be better to keep him attracted to put the mount kind of nearby, because otherwise he just walks straight out the trap, doesn't care that you're there. But he just walks out the trap anyway, honestly. Like, I tried everything to get this guy to stay in the trap, and he would either just turn slightly to the right or the left, or he just walk straight back out again and get really angry at the other borders of the trap and just smack them. So I'm gonna say this trap is a fail when it comes to what I tried to do on Scorched. The next video I wanted to try was actually the second one recommended to me, and this was by Darth, and it looked promising, honestly. I love the design of it. It looked nice. It didn't cost very much according to the person, so I was like, hey, we'll give it a go. And they said it's new, cheap, and easy. Alright, I followed this tutorial to a T, so hopefully it should be right. Yep. You can say user error all you like, but if it's really fiddly to function, then I got other opinions on that one. Let me go get my Rocky. Hopefully there's nothing annoying around. I've mostly killed it all. Gosh, I hope this works. The point of picking a newer one, a newer design, was to, you know, hopefully have something that maybe works with the newer changes and whatever else might have changed in that time. You know, they come out, you know. I'm sure they've changed in a bunch of ways. Right, you coming? Oh, lovely, the heat wave has got away just in time. Right, there we go. That's enough around there. Ow. There goes my shirt. Right, then we want to get them in this way. I'll use this as protection, as he said. And then in there, and then round there. I don't think it works. Right, in there. Maybe I did it wrong. Right, he says it can come right up this ramp, and then it gets stuck in there. Give it a few more goes. Come on, buddy. Alright. In there goes. That looked like it went in, didn't it? Ooh. Is that in? No, he's just getting out. Gosh, I hate traps, man. Right, please stop beating on that. Come over here. Come over here. I'm gonna try. Maybe the pillar is not close enough. Maybe that is my issue. He did mention something at the very end and then did this weird thing and I couldn't quite follow it. He said, oh, put the pillar like an inch closer to the cannon or to the trap. I don't know. So he did mention about putting it a bit closer. So maybe I can see if I can put it a little closer. Oh, and I broke one. So let's see. A bit closer to me, maybe. Like there, maybe? See, now I'm just kind of going random at it. I'll put one behind it as well. Here. Up here. And then he should go in. Yeah? No. Yeah? No. Yeah? No. I feel like maybe you just have to get it exactly right. You just break my cannon. We broke something. About here. I don't know if that worked. Does this work? Ooh. Oh, this is dice. Oh, it really doesn't work. This trap is a fail. No way. I followed those instructions to a T, okay? And they made it look so easy. This next one is by Captain Fatdog, and it was actually the top of the list when I looked up rock elemental traps. So I was like, okay, what about this one? Now I started getting into it, but then it said see the updated version, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a bit odd. Okay, I'll go to the updated version. And I must admit, it was not the easiest thing in the world to follow because there was no talk. I didn't know which way round the trap went, meaning I had to kind of experiment with this several times to try and get it right because the new guide has no talking in it and stuff like that. So I was like, oh no, not this again. Oh, I don't know. I've kind of lost my faith in YouTuber rock golem trap scene. Which sounds really stupid, but I really have. I've been through quite a few videos and they've all been like not working very well, not very straightforward, you know. So I'm hoping this is the one. Oh, alright, can I get away with getting this Rocky up? Yeah, there we go. Sweet! Always go for the rock. I dodged it. So this one's pretty straightforward. Just walk them in and keep them attracted to you, I suppose. Hey, buddy. Ooh. Dodge that. Right, come. Oh, there's a Carno right over there. Don't ruin it for me. I just got it to work. Right, is you staying here? He's doing that sideways thing again, so I'm gonna... maybe I need to be a bit closer to him. Come here. I'm not gonna hurt you. Gosh, that's scary. At least this one's actually blocking the rocks. Right, he's staying still. Let me get this on here. Now we just have to hit him in the face. This is the first one that's actually blocked the shots coming at me properly. So, and he's actually staying in it. Was that him in the face? Was that the face? Gosh, this is scary. Please tell me that was the face. We'll check him. No, that was not the face. Okay, up a bit. We really need to get him in the face. Oh, that was my bad. He bent over. Right. That was a headshot. He did the noddy head thing that they're supposed to do. Yeah. Oh, I think this might be a winner trap, you know. Right, let's see if I can get him again. There we go, in the head. Oh, in the head again. He's going to bend down and throw a rock in a minute, yeah, and that's my opportunity to grab some more balls. Please stay in the trap. I need to get his attention. Ow. I was hoping I'd be able to use this cannon again. I guess not. There's another one. We finally found a trap that actually works. How about that? Right in the face. Yeah, I'm getting really good shots of this. I'm just hoping I have enough balls. Yeah, there we go. And we got him. Look at that. That's happy days, that is. We actually got it to work. Yes. He might have good damage as well. It was hard to follow the tutorial because I couldn't tell the way he had his wedges faced in the other, you know, the second video. But apart from that, not awful. So I'm going to go now and go and get some kibble for this thing and hopefully it'll tame out. So yeah, where I'm not a huge advocate for using specialized traps is because usually I get the experience that you saw in the start of the video and that's how it goes. But in this instance, if things work out actually like they're supposed to do and exactly like how they're labelled on the video, then they're absolutely fine. But if they have a bunch of things in them that wasn't explained at all when it comes to the video, then it's a bit like, oh, you know, like mentioning if there's straight land needed or not, or if you need to push pillars back in a certain way but not really showing how to. Things like that, little bits and pieces like that, you know. So, I'm glad we found one that actually does what it says on the tin. Here we go, taming up nicely. And as well, the video promised to have 100% taming effectiveness. It did. It's losing a bit as it eats, as you can see. But this should be just a solid, it's going to do its thing kind of tame. There we go. And there's our rock elemental. So it works. Nice. Wasn't the highest level in the world, but it did the trick and I wanted just something to test it out on and see if we could actually get something to work for it. So, how did you turn out actually? Actually, that's not terrible. 35 in damage. That's not awful. I prefer high 40s if you could get them, but it's not as easy to get. But high 30s is decent and I can accept that for a good stat for now. And we'll tame out some more eventually, but... oh, there we go. We found a trap that works, and that's hallelujah to me. Now I have to take this trap down because, yeah, we don't want to be messy on the server now. Just to kind of finalize this video out, I was talking to Dread, and he was going to go and tame himself a really nice 145 rock elemental. And he said he does this a different way to what we just tried. So he's going to show us now how he likes to tame Rockies. Basically, in Dread's method, all he does is he gets his RG and he puts it at like the perfect height and gets off his tame. And then the rock elemental is really focused in on the RG. And when that happens, it just kind of stares there. It doesn't throw any rocks, it just stands and stares. And I thought this was a really cool way to do it. Much easier than any trap in the world I've seen either way. But he does say it can be a bit risky sometimes, especially if you don't get the bird at the right height. So you have to definitely get the bird at the right height. But once he got it like that, and he got the cannon in position, he started shooting it in the head, and it went down like a tree. However, I did notice it was getting that extra damage by the feet, which means it did lose efficiency in the tame, unlike the fat dog trap where we had 100%. So that was interesting, but an absolutely way easier way to do it, and you don't have to rely on really flat terrain, which if you think of Scorched Earth, it's not flat terrain, it's sand dunes, so it's very tough to find a good place to tame an elemental that is actually decently flat for a trap. So this is another way you could go about it, and he knocked it out like nobody's business. He did it like a professional, so big ups to Dread. But anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. Please don't send any hate to anybody, and of course do respect that, you know, sometimes you can make human errors, so I'm sure some people can get these traps to work. I just could not get it to work myself. So maybe you could take it as a challenge to try and get it to work yourself and see if you can do better than me. Let me know, and also let me know what your favourite trap design is, perhaps, that I haven't seen yet on the YouTubes. But anyway, thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.